Laugh out loud good times are going to be found throughout this movie. Folks, this is no Greek tragedy.
Ian and I are just trying to find a minute to ourselves.
How about another date tonight?
And afterward, satin, slippery like an eel. Mia! You're welcome. Shave everything.
Oppa! My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2 movie review. So My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2 takes place 17 years after the original. All of the original cast return, and pretty much from the get-go, you're gonna be laughing. This is a funny movie, guys. Now, the problem with a lot of comedies is that they give a lot of the jokes away when the trailers come out. And if you've seen my trailer reaction, you might be wondering, have we seen all the yucks? Now, I'm really happy to say that's actually not the case. Loads of new jokes are to be had throughout. The trailers really didn't give any of the top jokes away. So in this movie, we're actually treated to 3 interconnecting storylines, one from each generation. Surprisingly, this time, the movie actually focuses on the grandparents, Gus and Maria, played by Leni Kazan and John Constantine, who both deliver stellar performances and steal the movie. And minor little view into the plot, the second wedding, which is why this movie's happening, actually happens because of them. No spoilers as to why. It's a good one. The second story actually focuses on Tula and Ian, who were the centerpiece of the first movie, played by Nia Vardalos and John Corbett. Sadly, this story wasn't that well thought out. Basically, their story is they've been married 17 years and you're meant to get this hint that their marriage isn't really working anymore. Problem is, Tula spends so much time with her big fat Greek family, which is actually where the comedy comes from, that there's not actually that much time given to Tula and Ian's story, so we never really get a real sense that their marriage is strained. You just get hints of it here and there. Basically, Tula's character is pretty much there as an assistant to the main focus of the story, which is Gus and his wife. Ian, played by John Corbett, pretty irrelevant character, to be honest. The third story focuses on Nia Vardalos and John Corbett's daughter, played by Elena Kampouros. She's 17 years old, she's having a lot of difficulty coping with her Greek lifestyle. Obviously, remember, she's half Greek, half American, and she's just wanting to distance herself from the family. It's pretty light-hearted, but it's not a very well-developed story. It kind of feels like cannon fodder. Luckily, the majority of the movie keeps its focus on John Constantine and his character arc. So, based on that, you can probably guess that this is far from a perfect movie. Some of the acting is really flat, and the chemistry between Nia Vardalos and John Corbett is literally non-existent. I mean, we're meant to buy that they've been together for 17 years. I didn't buy it for a minute. No chemistry. Another problem, aside from the one-dimensional acting, the plot's pretty predictable. Each of the 3 stories, you can pretty much guess which way this is going to unfold. Basically, if you're someone who likes twists and surprises in your movies, My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2 might not be for you. But we need to get back into the positive here. Despite its obvious flaws, I still found great enjoyment in this movie. I can look past the, bad acting in some parts and very predictable plot. You know why? Because the story is just so damn charming. Seriously, guys. Anyone who comes from a big family or a very close together family, you're gonna relate to this movie fully. In conclusion, it's a pretty small package and it's an easy one to wrap up. Just take My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2 for what it is. It's a multi-generational story about love and family. Nothing wrong there, lots of smiles to be had. Just a little one thing to add. Seriously, to the critics who gave this movie a bad score, you just need a hug, a smile, and to shut the fuck up. Because it's oozing with charm, this movie. You should be leaving the cinema smiling and looking past its flaws. It's a feel-good movie and it never pretends to be anything more than that. And what it does well. It shows, no matter what generation you're in, the lengths that a family will go to help each other and to come through during the tough times. And if you can't leave the cinema with a smile on your face, then my friends, you've got a problem. Because that's the only way you should be leaving, chuckling as you go on. Pa, opa, Maria, Maria, oh, oh, oh. It's fun! And you know what? To that end, with all the smiles that are to be had, and the many laughs that are to be had, I think My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2 is a success, and for that reason, I'm giving it 7 out of 10. So what did you guys think? Were you captivated by this movie's charms like me? Or did it leave you feeling a bit cold? Whatever your thoughts, leave your thoughts below, share them in the comment section. Please make sure to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, see ya!